The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. Looking at the Thunder, they've talked about the importance of starting fast, playing with energy right off the tip. Let's face it, no team likes to play catch-up if they can avoid it. We'll see how it works for them tonight. And tonight, we'll see Andre Drummond, one of the more voracious rebounders in league history. But Shaq, where does he stand as a franchise-level player?
Well, he affects winning, but he can hurt the floor spacing, Kenny.
Well, if this was in the 90s, his offense, he could become a franchise player. But the way the game is played now, it's not. But he has a consistent motor, and he is a beast.
You know who else is a beast?
Who's that?
Kevin Harlan, standing by courtside.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Our sideline reporter tonight is David Aldridge. Teams always seem, Doris, to be in each other's way. And how different is the atmosphere in a rivalry game like this one?
Yeah, Kev, we sense it on the sideline, don't we?
We do, yes.
A little bit of an air of dislike, a growing discontent that you're constantly in each other's way. Rivalries are built when teams consistently meet when there is something on the line. And that is what has happened with these two. And I'll tell you, we get to sit back and enjoy it, Kevin.
When you played, Doris, were those the most fun games for you as a player?
No doubt. No doubt. You wanted to beat that team that was always standing in your way. So then in the summertime, you had a little bragging right.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Harden, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Gay in at the 3. Here's Lillard, and it's sent back by George.
How about the timing from Paul George on that rejection? Twice on the pipes.
And here now the Thunder. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Millsap. Good D by Drummond.
Well, look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
Good on the bucket.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Yes, that goes in.
Boy, Kev, I love his game. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
Harden outside. Drummond a screen. Over George. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, he carves out the space he needs. just the finish was not good.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's George. Drains it from 17 feet out. George has got his second basket of the night.
This is one of Paul George's go-to shots. His confidence and ability to rise and fire quickly from the mid-range, crucial.
Bobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Now here is George. Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Lillard. Westbrook can't get it to go. Houston in the lead. Harden with it. Now defended by Adams. Harden dishes to Drummond. And Cousins kicks to Gay. Drummond with a screen on George. Releases. Gay misses.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
Adams sets the pick for Westbrook. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
Now here's Lillard. Gay in the corner. Over George. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Gay's got his first basket of the night.
And this is an area where Gay is especially dangerous. A terrific mid-range scorer.
Westbrook against Lillard. Some solid defense from Lillard.
Well, it's been an up-and-down quarter for him on the offensive end. Mostly down, though.
Cousins with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To stop the drought. And it's Westbrook laying it in.
Boy, Russell Westbrook, so quick to attack, Kevin.
Rockets leading by 4. Drummond with a screen on Mitchell. They set the pick. It's Gay on the way. The pass to Harden. There's the triple. No good that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. The Thunder probably the best team in the league at creating extra opportunities.
And they do it in two ways, Kevin. They are a team that emphasizes offensive rebounds and forcing turnovers. So they make you feel them, and they make things happen with their activity.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Millsap after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Millsap kicks to Mitchell. Pass to George. Millsap sets the pick for George. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. George has got 6.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
Pass to Harden. The tray. Westbrook pulls it in.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
And George gets it to go.
Well, you have to respect the focus of Paul George, not letting the defense alter his shot.
Poked away. Inside. And then Cousins with the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder. And just an impossible shot to guard at times. Doris, when you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, two in particular. James Harden, that step-back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those two men, when they decide to get to that step-back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in.
Oklahoma City. Lillard against Westbrook. Lillard against Westbrook. Here's the three. That shot missing. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Mitchell with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Got that one up quick. Mitchell's got his first points of the game.
When you think pure scorer, one of the guys that comes to mind, as young as he is, Donovan Mitchell.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Westbrook against Lillard. Now, here's Westbrook. He's tightly guarded. Again, the Thunder score.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Harden against Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. A different look for Oklahoma City. Billy Cauley-Stein comes in for Adams. And it's Richardson in for Donovan Mitchell. The Rockets also changing it up. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Rudy Gay. Cousins with it. 6 points for him. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lillard. That shot, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Here's Lillard. Paul George making his last shot. Harden outside. Back to Lillard. Passes it to Cousins. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 8 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
And it's Westbrook missing.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
The offensive rebound, Harrell. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lonley's checked in for the Rockets. Collison comes in for Damian Lillard. Thunder trailing by 7. And George kicks to Redick. Ball's knocked loose. Oubre with the steal. And the pass to Collison. Finished off the break. Collison's got his first 2 points of the night.
It's a problem if you give Collison room to run. This guy relentless in the open floor.
To stop the run, that's tipped. Here's Oubre. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now it's an 11-point Houston lead. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And so here is Oklahoma City, 11-point game. Xtian, a screen. George passes to Xtian. With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games, when it becomes a possession ball game, and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes. I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
And he can't hit the second. Rockets leading by 10. Oubre with it, now guarded by Redick. And here's Harden for three. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Richardson kicks to George. Over Collison. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And 12 points for Paul George.
I'll tell you, he's doing everything scoring-wise this period to try to keep them in it.
Picked by Harrell. The three from Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Here's Xtian, and Xtian throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
The Rockets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the Thunder making a change here. Millsap's checked in.
One shot.
Thunder trailing by 15. And George kicks to Millsap. Pass to Redick. Shot off the pick. Again, Oklahoma City.
Shakes his man by using exceptional use of the screen. I mean, from there, it's smooth sailing.
Picked by Harrell. Got a piece of it. Here's Houston now. They're on an 18-7 run. 5 to shoot. And here's Harden for three. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Now here's Xtian. And here's Richardson outside.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Redick against Harden. He feeds it to Collison. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
James Harden getting it done for Houston. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Protecting that rim early on, that's been a big factor for them tonight.
I'll tell you, rejection after rejection. The other team having a tough time scoring.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Thunder, J.J. Redick is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's George in at the 3 slot. Here's Harden. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Harden's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Houston. And it's Houston on the break. Harden's got the ball. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, "The drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better, and it's gotten me this far." Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Rockets.
Shooting one.
That's good from Richardson. Rockets leading by 17. Harden outside. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
He gets that one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
I don't think any of us can forget that broken leg Paul George suffered playing for the United States national team in 2014. But what a joy, guys, to see him back and playing at an elite level. Now, I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Richardson dishes to Redick. Cauley-Stein with a screen on Harden. Millsap sets the pick for Redick. It's good from long range. Redick's got his second bucket of the night. And Doris, you go back to the injury for Paul George. Some moments where you question whether he'd be the same player. Do you think, in your opinion, that factored into his decision to leave Indiana in search of a more competitive situation?
You know what, Kevin? I'm not sure if the injury played a part, but we know unequivocally because Paul George stated it. He wants his legacy to be about winning. And because those peak years for a star player can be fleeting, you have to appreciate the pursuit of just that.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. And it's Mitchell in for George. The Rockets also changing it up. Andre Drummond comes in for Harrell. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Adams outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. Outside, Redick. Just 5 on the clock. Millsap a screen on Collison. Redick with the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Houston leading by 13. Outside Collison. Pass to Drummond. Now Harden. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
There's the screen. And Redick kicks to Richardson. Two points. That one goes. Richardson's got 5 now.
Oh, my goodness. That is how to attack the rim. Don't give the defense time to react. That's beautiful.
Collison, the pass to Harden. And he makes the bucket, through contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
And James Harden was crowned MVP after last season. Greg, hard to argue with that selection.
Harden has had a case to win an MVP award for several years now. Finally was able to be the clear choice this past season.
One shot.
Another great line on what is shaping up to be a Hall-worthy resume.
Now Westbrook. He kicks it to Millsap. It's rebounded by Houston. Cousins has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got 27 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They set the pick. Richardson kicks to Westbrook. And it's sent back by Drummond. Harden against Mitchell. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check. Another log on the fire.
Boy, the opposition has got to feel an avalanche bearing down on them right now. They're wiping them off the floor.
Millsap passes to Richardson. Millsap a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. No good again that time. Rockets leading by 21. Now here's Cousins. 8 points for him. Feeds to Westbrook. Yep, that one goes. Westbrook's got 6.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Gallinari, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. Gay passes to Lillard. Harden outside. Lillard against Westbrook. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Thunder trailing by 19. Tries it from 9. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
It has never seemed to matter who is checking Russell Westbrook. There's not a challenge he can't handle.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his third foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
Lillard against Westbrook. Fires from deep. And Lillard gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
The Thunder shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
One shot. One shot.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Westbrook against Lillard. Westbrook kicks to Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Millsap's got 8 here in the quarter.
Now really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
On the wing, Harden. Covered by Mitchell. Harden to pass to Cousins. Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got his third rebound on the night. From 11 feet away, the kick out to Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Here's Harden. It's good. Harden's got 29 in the game. Thunder trailing by 15. Mitchell outside. Back to Westbrook. Passes it to Mitchell. Adams with the screen on Harden. Here's Gallinari. Again, Oklahoma City. Rockets leading by 13. And here's Harden. He has 29. And there's the pass to Drummond. A screen by Cousins. Clock at 4. Shoots a fader. And the shot is long.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
Here's Harden. The shot off that time. Good D by Mitchell. Oklahoma City's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Westbrook, no good.
He definitely got nervous at the rim. I mean, he needs to make sure he finishes strong.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And Oklahoma City making a change here. George is checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Longley's checked in. Thunder trailing by 13. Outside Westbrook. Screen by Adams. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Russell Westbrook's mantra is, why not? Way of daring himself to greater heights.
I think, Kevin, in time it became a way to build confidence to take on the world. That why not? Who says you can't? He lives by that maxim, and I love it, Kevin.
On the first.
The first one falls.
What I love about Russell Westbrook is his single-minded pursuit of a championship. But boy, you better bring your game if you're a member of the media. He wants good questions in an orderly fashion.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Houston also making some changes. Montrezl Harrell comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Oubre subbed in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook with plenty of accolades to his name, but all interview team? Dora is unlikely to be mentioned there.
Kev, I wouldn't call him loquacious in the postgame. He lets his play do the talking, certainly. And Kevin, that speaks volumes in and of itself.
Conley kicks to Harrell. Pass to Oubre. Westbrook pulls it in.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide-open shots like that.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Lillard's got 9.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Mitchell kicks to Gallinari. Lillard against Westbrook. And stolen by Vonleh. To the paint, and Gay with a clear path to the hoop.
And Gay, just so difficult to guard. Skilled with his ability to shoot it, and still explosive at attacking the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Redick comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Rudy Gay hits them both. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Redick. George against Gay. Knocked loose. Stolen by Gay. The feed to Lillard. Westbrook with the steal. The drive by Redick. The kick out to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. The shot by George, wide open. And the 3 off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's in there. And that's 11 points for Lillard.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now here's Redick, covered by Oubre. Redick with it. Here's Westbrook. Goes back up. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Rockets lead by 16. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 29 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, it has been an electric performance. These guys were firing on all cylinders. They came out aggressive, going after those rebounds, and they were piling it up. I think they wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they're going to be nearly impossible to stop if they're playing that way.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. Now, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
Rockets leading by 16. So on the floor for Houston, Andre Drummond is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Harden. And it's Lillard in at the point. Drummond passes to Lillard. Screen by Cousins. Shot clock at 5. Lillard left side. Over Millsap. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Rockets.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Lillard against Westbrook. At the top of the key, Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Millsap's got 11 points.
And really, over the last few years, Millsap has really improved that outside shot. Now capable of stretching the defense.
And Lillard kicks to Cousins. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to George. Over Harden. That one wide left. Rockets leading by 12. The drive by Cousins. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Someone no defender wants to deal with in the paint. Cousins is a handful.
There's the lob to Adams.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Westbrook against Lillard. To the inside, Drummond. Count it. 8 points for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Survival tactic. Check it out. We're going to put you in your place. All my little line. Traffic
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's trail by 14.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Here's Lillard. He's got 13. Passes it to Harden. The tray, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 32 points for James Harden.
This guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
There's the pick. George, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Cousins inside, defended by George. And then Gay with the dunk.
Yeah, and I just like the show of force there from Gay. Not settling for the simple layup, but showing his dominance, trying to intimidate with that slam.
George, no good. Rockets leading by 17. Gay can't get it to go.
Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
Wasted no time on that one. 14 points for Russell Westbrook.
I love how Westbrook rises and fires immediately. Ball touches his hands and it's gone before you can blink.
Harden's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Here's Westbrook, and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
The Thunder shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Josh Richardson's checked in for the Thunder. The Rockets also changing it up. Bobby Portis has checked in for Drummond. And it's Collison in for Damian Lillard.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A free throw off from Westbrook.
Wow, the fire, the passion. Russell Westbrook plays the game with such unbridled intensity. The relish he takes in competition on a nightly basis is special.
Millsap kicks to George. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Millsap's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Portis the screen. Here's Cousins, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Cousins has got 5 points in the quarter.
And to me, throughout his career, Darren Collison has always been smart about shot selection, right? He is very choosy about when to call his own number, and that results in great shooting percentages for him year after year.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
The assertiveness, to me, is what's critical for a guy like Darren Collison, especially when he's looking to shoot it from the painted area.
You know, when you think of Darren Collison, I think of a smart point guard. Had 2 seasons playing understudy to Chris Paul in both New Orleans and L.A. Similar type of players who are very efficient and just gets the job done.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Free throw good, Darren Collison. And with Collison and Greg, how he plays, when he's off the floor, you notice.
I mean, things just don't seem to run as smoothly when he's not at the helm. Finds that balance between creating for himself and others, selective with his shots, and truly a complete guard, even if he doesn't do a lot of those flashy things.
And Cousins kicks to Harden. And some nice passing there by Houston. Collison against Richardson. Just 4 to shoot. No good from Cousins. Thunder trailing by 16. The pass to Westbrook. George sets a screen for Westbrook. Adams with the screen on Gay. Here's Gallinari. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Gallinari's got 6.
You know, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And a switch here also for Houston. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Rudy Gay. And here are the Rockets now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
Well, doors for Kelly Oubre to maximize his potential in this league. The jump shot will be key.
Right, Kevin, and there are positive signs where Kelly Oubre and his long-range shooting are concerned. His usage and efficiency have both gone up over the last couple of years. He's also been more aggressive on the offensive end, spending more time at the free throw line, and you would expect that with the level of athleticism he brings.
Thunder trailing by 17. Richardson kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Westbrook. Over Harden. And it's Westbrook missing. Houston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to Harden. Poke loose. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on George.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Redick is checked in. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Houston. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Thunder trailing by 19. Now Richardson. He's got 5. Here's George. The Rockets pull it in. Oubre's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Portis sets the pick for Oubre. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
Boy, ran his man right into the pick and got the open look. Basketball 101. Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Harden dishes to Oubre. The Rockets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
That free throw missing. So for the Rockets, Noah Vonleh comes in for Bobby Portis, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Darren Collison. That's off as well, so he misses both. Thunder trailing by 19. Redick is in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Houston. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Harden. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
James Harden, 2 shots.
2 shots. Max on the first.
First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Thunder trailing by 20. Outside for George. those three-pointers off the mark.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got his third basket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Richardson the pass to Reddick. Cauley Stein with a screen on Harden. Cauley Stein a screen. And George kicks to Reddick. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Harden's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Lillard against Richardson. Cauley Stein with the screen for Richardson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Rockets leading by 22. Now here's Harden. He has 35. From the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Richardson kicks to Cauley Stein. Gallinari in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Here's Harden. Great D that time from Reddick. Oklahoma City's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Richardson, and he banks in the layup. Richardson's got 7.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Shoots the 3, and another 3 for Houston.
He's starting to develop that range. Maybe the stroke isn't perfect, but Oubre showing promise.
George sets a screen for Richardson, kicks it to George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he was one of many big names in free agency this past summer. Paul George, a huge part of that. But, you know, Greg, he didn't take long to make his decision.
Many expected George to maybe jump to the Lakers. Had been saying it was his dream to play in L.A. for over a year. But credit Westbrook and the Thunder. They won him over. He was one of the first signings in free agency to re-up with OKC.
No good on the free throw.
I don't know if it's underplayed, but there's an all-around aspect to what Paul George does on a night-by-night basis. This guy is an elite two-way player.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Good on the second free throw. 1:32 left to play in the third. Harden against Reddick. Harden the pass to Lillard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 16 points for Damian Lillard.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Mitchell kicks to George. Fader on the way, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Now, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter, squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
Offensive rebound, Harrell, and count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Noah Vonleh.
One shot, mind the lanes.
That's good from Harrell. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. Mitchell kicks to George. And and this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Paul George. And George drops them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Perilous screen on Redick. Harden draws the double. Oubre, no one around him. Off target from outside.
Boy, all sorts of space around him. If he can't hit those, the defense not going to worry too much about him.
And that one, good. And that's now 11 points for Gallinari.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help them climb out of this hole.
Redick against Harden. Drummond sets the screen for Harden. He kicks it to Lillard. From deep. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
And so it's Houston, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Tonight, look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Oklahoma City shooting at 51%. Really solid. We've got Paul Millsap. J.J. Redick is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Gallinari in at small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Poked away. Millsap a screen on Hart. 5 to shoot. Millsap using the pick. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
So many ways for Millsap to score. I mean, off screens, catch and shoot, ISO, crashing the glass. This guy can do it all.
Lillard attacking. Pass to Harden. Drummond a screen. Lillard against Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. On the wing, Harden. Covered by Redick. Mitchell against Lillard. Back to Harden. Now the pass to Drummond. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Millsap's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Redick passes to Mitchell. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Mitchell. Out to Gallinari. Millsap a screen. Gallinari using the pick. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams comes in for Cauley Stein. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for J.J. Redick. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Rockets. Gay comes in for Oubre. Here's Westbrook. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Lillard.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
To the middle. Millsap against Cousins. And Gallinari kicks to Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Millsap. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
One shot.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Thunder trailing by 15. And Adams kicks to Mitchell. Screen by Adams. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Mitchell. Adams with the screen on Harden. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his third foul of the game. On defense, the Rockets, they have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Adams' shot is off.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
Shooting for Houston, James Harden at the line for
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, James Harden.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Harden hits them both. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Westbrook passes to Gallinari. Adams sets the pick for Gallinari. And the rejection by Cousins.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Cousins around. His shot blocking can be a factor.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Adams. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Well, Steven Adams crashes the glass as well as anyone in the NBA. So skilled that knowing where those misses will come off.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Poked away. Westbrook with the steal. Jumps up and finished off by Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook right now creating havoc with his defensive abilities. My goodness.
Houston leading by 13. From deep, Harden. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Mitchell's shot is good.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. The Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Millsap a screen. Mitchell against Harden. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Doris, you know, you watch the athleticism that Mitchell has, and it's a surprise he didn't go any higher in the draft.
Well, this is a guy who had so many highlight reel dunks in his young career, proven scorer over the course of the 82-game season. But listen, Mitchell wasn't a scorer at Louisville, so it's not surprising what happened in the draft.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Greg, right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports. And you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star.
Drummond a screen, lobbed up there for Drummond. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Molinari dishes to Mitchell. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Boy, this is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Stolen by Mitchell. From 12 feet out. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 8th assist here tonight.
What a turnaround in the second half. So much more accurate overall.
Knocked loose. Here's Lillard. Pass to Drummond. And Cousins kicks to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Cousins with a screen for Harden. Cans it from downtown. Harden's got 43 points.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Back to Westbrook. Millsap a screen. Shoots over Lillard. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Westbrook.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Oh, their communication on offense is working at every level now. These guys are really cohesive. What a run.
Oklahoma City on D. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. And the Rockets lead by 8.
You know, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire.
Mitchell kicks to Westbrook. Over Lillard. And it's Westbrook missing.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Harden. Mitchell's shot is good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Nice open look, but it's no good. Rockets leading by 6. To the middle. Outside Millsap. And Gallinari kicks to Mitchell. Millsap a screen. The drive by Mitchell. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Mitchell's got 12 now in this quarter.
you know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Screen by Cousins. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
Paul George is checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 7. Westbrook kicks to Millsap. On the wing, Mitchell. He feeds it to George. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. George has got 10 points here in the second half. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard, and that one drops. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And Adams with the slam.
Well, the New Zealander shows a little hops on the alley-oop.
Houston leading by 5. Cousins with a screen on Westbrook. Lillard the pass to Cousins. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
And it's sent back by Lillard. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Millsap inside. Cousins is there. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Harden. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
You're just assuming at this point every shot he takes, it's going to go in. What a shooting performance.
Millsap sets the pick for George. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Gabe.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Boy, this guy has had a major impact on this game. The scoring he has done has propelled them to this lead.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Now, I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Basket good. That's now 22 points for Russell Westbrook.
When Westbrook's game is cooking like this, the opponents, you can see it in their body language, just shaking their heads going, oh boy, we got a problem here.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 26 points for Damian Lillard.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
You always got to D up on the perimeter. When you don't, this is what happens.
Shot from 12. And it's off the back rim. No good. Rockets leading by 12. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Right side, Westbrook. Shoots over Lillard. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Mitchell against Harden. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Rockets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
Boy, what a determined offensive presence he has been for them tonight. He carried the scoring load, and as hot as he was, it took a ton of pressure off his teammates all night.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And the Thunder with some changes. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Josh Richardson comes in for George. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. No good on the second free throw.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Here's Collison, and it's Houston with another.
And on the road, silencing the crowd. What a dominant performance.
Well, they took control of this game from the outset, a commanding all-around performance and an important road win.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Mitchell drops them both. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Collison. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. Congrats on the win. We know how intense you are on the floor, but it looked like tonight maybe you're having a little fun out there.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to come out here and have fun. I got a lot going for myself, and I'm too blessed to be out here proud.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony,